Hi, everybody. I'm Jessica Murray for Going Online. Today, we're going to be talking about HyFlex course design. My guests are Dr. Jeanne Samuel and Dr. Amanda Rosenzweig, both from Delgado Community College in New Orleans. Welcome, Jeanne. Welcome, Amanda.
Hello, thank you.
Hi, Jessica.
Jeanne is Dean of Distance Learning and Instructional Technology, and Amanda is the Biology Department Chair, as well as the Director of the Science Teacher Technology Training. So I'm really excited to have them here today, and I want to jump right into things. Jeanne, I'm going to toss this first question over to you. First, can you tell us briefly what HyFlex course design is? And then maybe could you both tell us a bit about the why behind the how?
Sure. It's pretty simple, although people don't seem to implement it the same way or understand it. What I look for is it flexible and a choice for the student? For instance, they may attend either fully online or they may be fully face-to-face or somewhere along that spectrum, but the choice is up to the student, not to the faculty member dictating. You also look for equivalency. And equivalency, for the most part, is starting with those outcomes. Are you trying to match to the same and master those outcomes? Another one is also authentic assessment. And that's really been, I think, the biggest challenge for our faculty right now during COVID is how to have that authentic assessment.
So I would like to add to that, one thing that I believe encompasses HyFlex is ensuring that the students understand the choice they have, and then making sure that the HyFlex model we're giving them supports accessibility, and not in the sense of ADA, which is very important, but accessibility in the sense that the students have to be, one, equipped with technology skills, but have access to technology, whether it be computers, tablets, internet access. We need to make sure that they have the choices available to them so they can be successful in the format of HyFlex.
Amanda, I'm glad that you mentioned that, and even though it doesn't fit here, I hope you don't mind, Jessica. I was in a conversation yesterday where four-year institutions that had a lot of students who were foreign went home, now weren't allowed back in the country. And so they're learning remotely, and what they had access to here in the United States, they may not have access to there. So just as our own students, and I don't mean it that way, they're all our students, those living in the U.S. may not have good bandwidth and good equipment. Also, a lot of these other students do not as well.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a great point about the international students, because we're seeing just so many complications with that right now too. And, you know, a sort of follow-up question to that is, I do think there are some uncertainties around what HyFlex is or isn't, and I think there are maybe, you know, the 4 key tenets of HyFlex. So could you sort of just briefly, you know, run us through those 4 tenets and, you know, clarify some common confusions about, hey, what is this HyFlex? I think this is it, but is it?
Amanda, you leading on this?
Yeah, I can. So there are 4 tenets that HyFlex has been built off of. The first one is learner choice, which we said the students can attend in person, whether that's virtual or on campus, or they can attend asynchronously. Equivalency, and that's really focusing on the activity is equivalent in accomplishing the learning objectives through whatever authentic assessment you are giving them. Reusability, utilizing the artifacts from your learning activities. So you're not totally recreating the wheel, but they can be reused in different formats. And then accessibility, which I addressed with making sure students have access.
And I want to add to the equivalency, again, people are also from the administrative side are looking for, are we talking about seat time? Are we talking about course hours? Is there an equivalency there as well? But from a design point, Amanda's spot on.
And then something that we've experienced recently in discussing HyFlex since COVID has occurred, Jeanne and I have been contacted from people around the world, Australia, New Zealand, high schools, and different 4- and 2-year colleges. And the definition of HyFlex, I feel that Jeanne and I like to stick to what Dr. Brian Beatty wrote about and developed. But there is a lot of I would say, leniency in how you implement HyFlex, but I see it as the student has not only a choice in when to attend, but where to attend. So we're not saying that, yes, you can attend from home, but it has to be at 11 a.m. We're giving them that flexible choice of time as well as place.
Terrific, thank you. And so just to really clarify then, that part of that learner choice is, you know, you could come to class at a scheduled time, you could do something equivalent outside of class at any time. And that's what you're saying about the sort of time and place flexibility. It's not just flexibility of place, but also time.
And also, COVID has kind of put some constraints on courses. I shouldn't say some, big constraints on how we deliver courses. So through that lens with HyFlex, we've done the same thing. Historically, a lot of people said, oh, it's, you know, face-to-face, in-class, in-person versus async. And now with that shift, I'm looking at it also as being, okay, it could be face-to-face or online being async or sync. So that's kind of that shift that Amanda's referring to with time and place-based.
Excellent. Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting when to hear you talk about it, because then you just realize the possibilities are just so rich with this kind of model.
Right, right.
Well, thank you again. Thanks both to Amanda and Jeanne. Viewers, please come check out our additional videos and learn more about Amanda and Jeanne on our website. You can read their bios and check out some links. Thank you again to both for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
It was fun.